It's close to not working.
Oh my goodness.
So jumping is on and collision is on. Okay.
Right, so just regular golf.
Yeah, classic golf. I'm gonna usually you and I fucking shoot at the same time, D20, or some shit happens.
Yeah.
But
Scary.
well, we all fucked up basically. I fucked up more like D4 did, but
User disconnected
man.
from your
Shit,
channel.
I don't know this map that well.
later, Joel.
Ah,
Dude, just bounced our fucking team speak, man.
my.
But I want to talk to you guys about something today.
Good.
Have you guys flown a lot in your lives?
Yeah,
I
I
have back in the day.
Back in the day? Back
more
back
when I was
when...
in high school than now.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say same.
Wait, you guys aren't in high school?
Not
I thought you
like
guys
we
were my age.
used
Yeah. But what are some like what's the worst type of flight experience you've been on? Like has an airline had a shitty plane? Or like, you know, bad food or something like that. I'll go ahead and start it off with
to be. Okay.
it's when we went to Joel's wedding, we flew with United, all three of us, right?
Whoa, throwing names out there.
Yeah, I mean we've said this, yeah. And during my flight because we were meeting in a place like we were both meeting at an like all three of us were meeting at an airport, and then you guys were waiting for me, remember?
Yeah.
And then you took me to my gate. You guys remember? But there was like ice or something, some kind of like antifreeze or some shit falling on me the entire flight, and like I didn't
That's
know.
everybody,
Condensation.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Talking about condensation because it was
Yeah.
hot outside.
Really? Is that what that was?
Yes.
It's from the air conditioner.
Well, how come it's never fucking happened to me on any other thing besides United? Anyways, but
It was
on my
106 degrees outside.
no, it's not. It gets colder as
It
you go up,
was.
not harder.
I'm talking about outside.
Yeah.
Like, have you flown in the summertime again?
Yeah.
In the middle of summer?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you're just riding a dick bicycle.
Yeah, dude. anyways, but so on my United flight over towards where we were gonna meet at. Okay, D4, let's chill. There was that shit falling on me, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just something with that plane. And then we got on the plane together, all three of us, and then shit started falling on me and D4. I don't know if it happened to you too, D20.
I don't even remember.
But 100% of my United flights have been fucking filled with that shit. And then of
Is that
course,
the only time you flew United?
yeah.
Okay.
And then there was the whole Delta debacle where they fucked me in Detroit, and they stranded me there, and Joel had
Well, they
to.
fucked pretty much everybody though, didn't they?
Well, yeah, but
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, everybody in the airport.
yeah.
So that was fun.
So
But they weren't singling you out. It wasn't like profiling
yeah. Well, I mean,
because you're single.
because I'm single. Hey, this guy doesn't have a wife and kids. Let's
Yeah,
let's fuck
he
him.
got shit else to do.
But
Let's keep him here in Detroit till he gets murdered.
where Delta fucked everybody when they. Oh my gosh, I've tried this shot like 3 times. No wonder people get fucking triggered when I
If you
play
keep
golf.
trying it the same way, it'll work.
Yeah. I can't fucking jump, dude. That's the deal. But
What's the deal, baby? What's
I don't
the
even know what to
deal?
do, D20. This is fucking crazy.
Well, for me, side, I've not had nothing but good experiences on airplanes, and I've flown a lot. I'll be honest. Like, to be honest, I haven't really sat by any like babies. I haven't had to. I've always sat by cool, chill people. Like I remember in high school, I played football in high school, and there was a kid and his little brother that were going on a flight, same flight as me, and we were going to the Northeast. I was going to
Yeah.
Massachusetts, and he was going to New York, I believe. We were on the same flight, on our connection flight, and like we met and we talked, and he ended up being from a high school that was pretty close to me, blah blah blah. And then we like on the way up there we were on a flight together, on the way back we're on a flight
Okay.
together, just so happened. And so we got to see each other.
So you were
again and
boys.
stuff. We were boys, right? And so in the summer we actually played his team in like it's kind of like 7-on-7 basically. And you basically
7-on-7 what?
it's like receivers, quarterbacks, and running backs. They all kind of go against each other. In the summer, it's kind of like just pass catch, kind of like little mini games, kind of.
It's like a two-hand touch football.
Yeah, that's basically what it is, but just in a summer workout kind of thing. And we went up against his team, and he was like the best player for his team. And I just thought it was really cool how we knew each other from there. And then all my teammates were like, "How do you know this guy?" I was like, "That's just fucking weird that we were on the same flight together." And
yeah,
stuff
this
like
guy's fucking weird.
No, but it was cool, and I've always had like good experience. Like everybody that I've been on a plane with that I've struck up a conversation with have been really cool people. Like I said, in one time I remember sitting on an airplane, and they had that. You see it on the movies, but you don't know. I've only seen it on a plane once, and I don't know how many planes you've been on, but there is a little spot sometimes at the back of a plane where we have chairs facing each other instead of chairs, in rows.
Oh no, I've never seen that.
It's like a U shape. Like there was a person on the side, there was a person, two people there, and then two people there, and there's kind of like almost like a little mini table in between all of you, and you kind of share that table with each other. And I sat at one of those one time, and I was pretty pumped about it. I was like, "That's pretty cool." But we all in that little U shape struck up a conversation, and it was just really good time, and I really enjoyed it. I thought that was really, really cool. But
I haven't had any bad experiences with people. I mean, I could have worse experiences. I could have fucking died. But it does kind of suck to, well, Joel didn't have to come pick me up, but he came to get me and stuff like that. But it seems like every time, except for when I was with Speedy, something's been wrong with my flights. Like, it's either been delayed.
You're just picky and paranoid.
I mean, it's actually statistically true. Statistically true. The only flight I've ever had that's gone perfect is the one where I was on you guys, where, like, as far as time goes, and when I was with Speedy. Everyone else has been delayed.
I've never been delayed a lot at all. I've heard a lot of people this year being delayed more than ever. But
yeah, delays have fucked. I've gotten my fair share of fuckings from delays.
I've been delayed like 45 minutes and stuff like that, but nothing crazy.
Actually, a delay that worked in my favor was when I was gonna go visit Speedy. My first flight got delayed a little bit, like I was saying. But then I had like maybe 5 minutes to spare, like to run to the other gate to go get on a flight for LA. And the flight that I was supposed to like get on next, my connecting flight, got delayed for like 30 minutes. So that actually saved my life. I don't think I would have been able to make it if that flight hadn't been delayed. So that's pretty much the only time where delays have worked. Life. Yeah, it saved my life.
Saved my life. Yeah.
Because then they would have been like, well, you should have... Like, well, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, man? But when Delta fucked me, or fucked everyone, but they did fuck me, specifically. Specifically. I got those vouchers or whatever from him, and I ended up, on my way back home from Speedy's, I flew, like, first class, like, across the country.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was really nice. Because I've wanted to do that.
What'd you get in first class? What was different for you? I've never flown first class, by the way. So
yeah.
I don't know what's the big difference.
So, the seats are nicer, of course. It's not really that great. But, like, for most planes, I think it's, like, 3 to a seat in, like, economy or whatever. Three in a row or whatever, does that make sense? And for first class, it's only 2. So you get more room like that. You get, like... On the plane I had, there was like a giant like armrest type of thing, so you wouldn't have to fight over Crew Smoker 69 to go, try to fucking get your arm space. By the way, I just sunk that foot. Yeah, thank you.
Nice.
Hey,
first try for sure. But on like longer flights and stuff, you get food, and the food was actually really good. Like they gave me like 5 different choices.
Like what? Give me some choices.
They had pasta, some kind of like it was like.
You can't fuck up pasta.
Yeah, exactly. All. Yeah, and that's what I chose, by the way, with spoilers. They had pasta, some kind of like... It was like some kind of McDonald's type of thing. It was like a biscuit and like sausage or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, which was kind of weird, but it's okay, I guess. Or it was like, I don't know, like some kind of chicken, but it was like some kind of weird thing, like it was wrapped in... Well, no, it was some tofu stuff, like for vegetarians,
Oh, fuck no.
So, but it was like, they taste just like chicken. I was like, no, it's cool, I'll just have the pasta.
That's cool, man. Just give me the pasta.
But one thing I noticed is that, like, you have, like, a dedicated stewardess, like, a person that assists first-class people. So, what happened was like it was with Delta. That's when they had like that. I don't know if they still have it, but they have like pink lemonade. And my go-to drink in every place is lemonade, as you guys know. Yeah, I'm a lemonade connoisseur. And I drank a whole fuck ton of that, and I ended up checking the like bottle or like the cans or whatever, and they're like what, like 160 calories each.
Yeah.
But like it's like 13 or however many grams of sugar. So I fucked myself up that day. I drank like 5 or 6 whole cans, and like she just kept giving it to me, dude. As soon as I finished one, bam, another one was fucking there.
Bam, bam,
That don't
bam.
mean you need to take the side shit.
Yeah, but she was like, "Do you want another one?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" Until eventually I was
Keep 'em
like, "No,
coming.
it's cool."
Keep them coming.
It was like this. This is probably for the other classes too, but like for the other seats. But there's a place where you could charge your phone and even plug like a
An outlet.
yeah. Thank you for mentioning that. I actually couldn't find the word.
Thanks for mentioning that.
So I was charging my phone. I put in my headphones and I was listening to some music.
Oh, nice.
You get faster boarding and everything. Like you're the first ones on the plane and shit like that. Well, besides like like they always call it, it's like, hey, anyone who needs more time and like entering in the plane and shit.
Yeah, pre-board.
Yeah. Anyone who needs more time and shit, just come up.
Anybody need to shit? You come out.
But besides that, like you're the first people on, which isn't like that important to me. But it's nice. You get like dedicated overhead space.
Ram.
Yeah. Well, also dedicated WAM.
Of course.
But I don't with how bad the seats are already. I don't want to put like my backpack or anything, under my seat, because then really you don't have any fucking room.
Right.
Has legroom ever been a problem with you guys?
No, we're not. I'm not like a big. I'm 5'10", so it's
Okay.
not like
I've
big
never
step.
had a problem with leg room.
When his height don't start with 6. I don't think. I don't
Yours
think.
don't either,
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm probably like 5'11". Actually, I think we're the same height, Deluxe.
Yeah,
I might be a
5'10"
little.
and a half. I'm
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. I'm. There's some kind of mistake. I must be 6. I must.
Hold on, I didn't wear my heels today. Fuck.
But it's nice to have like not be scrunched up and shit, especially on like a 5-hour flight.
Yeah.
So, but that's when you get fucked and then they treat you and buy you dinner after. So they gave me those vouchers. I actually still have $80 left in vouchers. So
Hell yeah, dude. Taking me out to
maybe
the
next
airport.
time. Yeah. Maybe next time I fly, I'd be like, don't worry, guys, I got this a whole $80 voucher, which is nice. That's the money I don't have to spend fucking, when I go visit
Hey, I got
Mine-
something for
or
you, son.
something. Yeah.
Go ahead, D21.
Oh, my story. Like my parents
Fuck.
used to work for airlines when I was young,
Oh, nice.
and so we got to fly everywhere for free. But we had to ride like,
Bitch.
yeah, pretty much, bitch. But like,
Bitch.
if there was room on the flight, we
I
could
know
get
what
on
you're
the
talking
flight. I can't think of the name of it, but anyway. So if there was room on the flight, we could ride on it. If it was booked, like if there's no room on it, then we had to wait for another flight or whatever. And so
I
I
do
did
that
spend
too.
a lot of time in the airport doing that kind of stuff. But I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was, because we were flying for free anyway, so it didn't
Yeah.
matter. But like the only bad experience, because we used to we'd just get on a plane and fly, like take an hour flight somewhere and like just go eat lunch and shop and stuff like that,
Damn, huh?
and then come back or whatever, because it was free to fly, so
Yeah.
it wasn't that big of a deal. And but the only bad experience I ever had was my senior trip. We went to Cancun,
Yeah.
and we went
Fuck
on like
that.
some rent airlines or whatever, because it was one of those deals
It was
you pay like $500 for like an entire trip or some shit.
Yeah.
So
So it's like some kind of weird ass airline. Is what
Yeah,
it
What the
is?
fuck's
so-
wrong with this hole, by the way?
I
I
fucking
don't know.
I'm fucking losing, dude. By the way,
Yeah,
sorry
yeah.
everyone for my triggering golf gameplay.
Yeah. But anyway, so the only problem I had is when we were coming back, they ended up we got to the airport and they're like, okay, your plane is behind. When it gets here, we have to do some maintenance stuff to it or whatever, because it had problems at the last stop. And so we're like, okay, that's great. And so it got there finally after we waited. I don't know how long we waited, but anyway, long story short, we were at the airport pretty much all day. The
Okay.
plane got there, and we got on the plane, and then they told us to get back off the plane, and they were going to get another plane, but that plane was delayed or something was messed up with it or something, I don't remember. And so they ended up like saying, well, I guess we're gonna just put you guys up in a hotel for the night, and then we'll get you on the plane. And of course, this was like, like we were in Mexico, so we couldn't really use our cell phone stuff.
Oh, that's on the way back? You probably said that, but I
yeah, it's on the way back or whatever. So like we were like trying to like calling our parents collect and stuff.
Like just to tell them you didn't like what's happening.
Yeah, like we're not getting on. Yeah, and like we were trying to like not have to make like 50 or phone calls, like collect calls or whatever. So like I was with one of my good friends, so he like called his parents, and then his parents just called and told my parents what was going on.
Okay.
And so what the hell, I'm stuck here. I can't do anything.
Rick.
Can't jump. I'm just rolling back and forth. Anyway, but so yeah, that happened. But they put us up in like a really nice resort. It was like all inclusive and had like
for your trip or after when you guys got
like for that night or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
And so like that was pretty good because, like I said, we had like that cheap trip or whatever. So we stayed in a pretty shitty place and stuff like that. So it wasn't. So it was nice to like stay there our last night. But of course, like we'd been together like 7 days. Everybody was getting pissed off at each other. It was just kind of like more stress added.
Okay, you fuck boy.
But anyway, so that was my only really bad experience. I mean, I've had, like I said, like times when we like would get on a flight and then have to get back off the flight because they're like, oh well, it's full or something like that.
Yeah.
Or like we let you on and weren't supposed to, or like crap like that.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucked. But as far as like being on a plane and having something bad happen, not really anything bad. I mean, like there's been times like flying like in the rain and shit where you're like, you get kind of scared because there's like lightning hitting everywhere and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess that's my only bad experience as far as that one.
Did you guys like? Have you ever like missed, like
Parents
something bad? Well, no. Missed some kind of like bad thing, and then like they caught something with the plane before it took off, so then they got you guys off.
That happens all the time. They're like engine problems.
Yeah. That happened to me. They're like they said like actually like one of the engines is actually fucked up, and if we would have taken off, we probably would have died. And so
I mean, you don't have that backup engines and shit like that, right?
I mean, it's still pretty bad if your engine fails.
It's not just one engine, though. You know, right?
Okay, I know, but it's still pretty bad. The looks.
It's still ideal to have all your engines
I would.
working.
Yeah, it was. Do you want 2 engines or 1? I think I'll take 2. D4. You only need 1 failure. What the fuck? Why would you need 2?
I was like failure. Okay, failure.
Okay. But that happened once. But I don't know, man. It seems like a lot of the mistakes that airlines make are kind of fucked up. Or I don't know. I guess all in all, I haven't really had that bad of luck, except for the whole delay part. I mean, I've never been hurt or anything, or like someone's had my seat or anything like that. I don't know. Basically, delays have fucked sidearms. Planes have been good to D20 and D4 for the most part. So that's more of the story. If you watch this the whole way through, tell us how your airline experience is if you've ever flown, and if not, I mean, I guess just fuck it. I don't know.
Then just leave a like and tail out.